Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Denny and I'm here with my November favorites. I felt like I had a few products and a few things that I really wanted to show you guys that I've been loving. It's not much. Honestly, it's about 5 things, but I feel that if I'm going to stamp my approval, it has to be something that I've been using that I actually love, and I wouldn't want to steer you guys in the direction of purchasing something that I wouldn't even like, you know? But here in my channel, I'm gonna just show you things that work for me and that I've been liking. My opinion might be different than other people's opinions. I might have a product that works for me that does not work for you, so keep that in mind. It's something that I've been liking and I just want to share it with you guys. So first up, a while back I got this tiny little sample of the Professional, and I'm a skeptic when it comes to primers and things like that. I don't run out to buy any particular primer or primer water because truthfully I can't follow anyone else's opinions. But when this was given to me, it's like, hey, I should give it a try. You know, it at least deserves a try. I hear a lot of people talk about it here on YouTube and I like to form my own opinions. Well, this guy is now completely empty. Ended up having to buy a larger one because I honestly love it. Now, this is a facial primer like any other primer. However, this guy is supposed to be oil-free, lightweight, and it fills in those pores that can be kind of large in the T-zone, especially for me. I have a more normal to dry skin. I would say combination, but I have patches of my skin that do get a little bit oily as well. So it depends on the time of the year whether I'm going to be greasy or whether I'm going to be dry. So I just call myself normal combination skin. What I've noticed is that I take a little bit of this and I put it on before I put on my makeup, and I feel that it does help it sit better. Where I would have a lot of bumpy areas, I feel that it does smooth them out and it looks a little bit more soft after I wear this. So I highly recommend this. If you haven't tried it, I would say get yourself a little sample and try it out and test it for yourself. Another item that I've been absolutely loving from the drugstore this time is the Maybelline Better Skin Concealer. I have the foundation to this, and although I do like the foundation and the concealer are very different in consistencies. This is very lightweight on your skin. It's also oil free, but it goes on super soft, and shade that I picked up is light to medium. It says 30 on the bottom, so that's a shade that I normally get, and I like this because it's so blendable. It works for my under eyes. I have really dark circles under my eye, and this has really camouflaged it. I've used other concealers and none of them have been like this one. So for being a drugstore concealer, I feel that this is a really good product, and I would say check it out. It's something worth checking out. The next item that I am going to talk about is a highlighter. This is the highlighter by ColourPop in the color Flexitarian, and it's their Super Shock Cheek highlighter collection. And why this color? And maybe you're not seeing it, but this is, I don't know if you're familiar with ColourPop products. They're really creamy and nice, and they are very affordable. When this goes on, that was one swipe. Do you see that? I like just tapping my finger in here and going ever so lightly and then blending. This is just so much color payoff for the price. I believe these are like $8, and you get a lot of product in here. I don't know that I don't know that I can go this hard and finish this off as quickly as other YouTubers, and I wear makeup just about every other day or every day. So I love this actual shade because it is a more like icy colored one, and it complements my skin tone more so than the golds. Now they have swatches of these on a lot of different skin tones, but this one was just one that I couldn't pass up because I feel that it just gives it a nice glow. I don't have it on today. If I were to go in and pop this on, like, I feel that this is just like, do you see that glow that instantly? And I barely was like pressing into my skin. I am gonna have to do the other side now so that it matches. And like, I didn't even, wow, holy camole. I didn't even like put so much on my finger. I just put it in there, but that's so much color. And then since I put so much, I'm just gonna like dab my beauty blender in so that it goes into my skin and kind of diffuses it, but doesn't take it away. Like it doesn't take away the color, but it just kind of like settles it in. It doesn't like remove it. So I still have highlight, but wow, like this stuff is bright, and for the price, I feel like it was a great buy. So they have a lot of other colors in their collection. If this one does not suit your skin tone, they have a lot of other choices, but I do recommend them because they have a lot of pigmentation, and as you saw, go on super easily. So another product that I was interested in showing you was a brush. This is from the E.l.f. brand. This is their ultimate blending brush. Okay, can I just tell you, normally I wouldn't tell anybody to go and buy any particular brush because I feel like brushes are something personal, and not every brush works for every person, and not everyone applies makeup in the same manner. So that being said, this right here, the ultimate blending brush, I absolutely love this brush. It is the perfect foundation brush. It has the perfect density for an actual foundation brush, and even like using it with powders because it just buffs so easily, and it actually is like the ultimate blending brush. I have brushes by Real Techniques. I have Luxie brushes. I have brushes from Crown. I have brushes from a lot of different companies. But E.l.f. hit the mark with this brush because right here, this has been better than any of those other brushes for buffing out my foundation and blending it. It's just perfect. So for $6, I would not sleep on a brush like this. And I actually purchased a few of them because I really like them. They're really soft, and like I said, the density is just perfect. So I highly recommend this particular brush. If you don't like anything else in their collection, this was worth buying. On to the next product that I've been using and I actually surprisingly have been liking. Now, mascara is a sort of personal type of product, right? I feel that mascara could go wrong for different people. Like if you have sensitive eyes, a certain brand might irritate you, a certain brand might not give you enough length. Everybody's eyes are different, and everybody's eyelashes are very different. Some may have long lashes, some people may have short lashes, some people may have very thick lashes. So what we want is very different from person to person. Me personally, I have what are called the snuffleupagus lashes that just are like rooftop lashes. They go straight down, right? And I do not like curling them. I'm one of those people that just feels like they have enough length in themselves. I don't like to curl them. I'm just gonna, I don't know if like that's taboo to say on here on YouTube because everybody swears by curling their lashes, but I like a mascara that's already going to give me that lift. So with my type of lashes, they are sort of full. They're average lashes, but they're very long in the sense that if you get color all the way to the tip, I don't need to get a fancy mascara that's going to lengthen. For me, the look that I like to give my lashes is a lot more a darker look, more so than like a full effect or a long effect. I just like them to be a little bit darker than what I already have. I've been using the Almay brand One Coat Thickening Mascara. And this mascara that I've been using is a black brown, which is kind of weird because most people want black, straight jet black mascara. But lately I've been really loving brown mascara, brown eyeliner, and that's just been something new that I've been dabbling. Maybe it's a fall thing, but the one thing that I've been liking about this mascara, especially for my lashes, is that it gives it that darkening effect that I really like. I didn't put too many coats on today, so you can't really see what I'm talking about. But if I were to go ahead and put on the mascara from the tip all the way up, I don't know if you're seeing that. I just like that they are darker and you can actually see the ends. So that is what I look for in a mascara. It's not too wet, it's not too dry, it's the perfect amount of consistency. I mean, it does, you know, when you pull it out, it does have a little, it's a little wet, but it's not overly wet where the minute you put it on and you blink your eye, you're gonna get it all the way on the top of your eye or all the way on the bottom. Other mascaras, they have been so wet that the minute I blink, I get it on the top and the bottom, which I hate. This has not been the case with this, and it stays put. It's not a waterproof, but it actually lasts the whole day and I don't get flaking, which is another reason why I like this mascara. So if you have sensitive eyes, also I have sensitive eyes. If you have sensitive eyes and you've had trouble with other mascaras, this is one that you should actually try, because I feel that a lot of times people don't really look to E.l.f. as a brand for mascaras. Usually I feel like the hottest ones always come from either Maybelline or from CoverGirl when you're in the drugstore, and or L'Oreal. I would say check out the E.l.f. The next product that I have to talk, and it's the last product that I have, is from Wet n Wild. It's it's this eyeshadow palette and I had to throw this in here because I've been using this palette so much during the month of November and getting so many different eye looks. This is the Comfort Zone palette, and can I just tell you, I absolutely love the shades in here. They're very fall. They have the gold, the brown, the greens, and I absolutely love this. They have this awesome dual chrome color down here. It is a, I'm gonna just swatch it. It's a green, but it also has like a brown shift to it, like I don't know, I would say like purple brown shift. And I'm just going to take that same swatch. Do you see that? There is a lot of pigmentation in that, just that swipe. And I didn't do too much. I'm just gonna, do you see this? Like, there is a lot of pigmentation in these eyeshadows. They are pretty awesome. A lot of people have been sleeping on the Wet n Wild because for such a long time they were, yeah, they're drugstore, but they were considered like a very cheap brand. But Wet n Wild has been coming up so hardcore lately. I remember when they were Mark Wins and they had like or they probably still are Mark Wins, but their Saint Tropez brand was like amazing. I believe that's when Wet n Wild was really chalky. But can I just tell you, these shadows have a lot of intensity. They have really good pigmentation and they have a really nice color range in this actual palette. This was just one of those palettes that I slept on for such a long time. Like, I did not want to purchase this because I said, oh, Wet n Wild is not gonna be that good. I've used their palettes before and they've been really chalky. But you know what, somewhere in there I was just like, oh, just give it a try. The colors look awesome, like especially that color right there. That sold me, and then now I'm not regretting it at all. I absolutely love this. So Like I mentioned before, these were the products that I was most excited for, that I have been using like crazy. So I wanted to share them as my favorites. I don't have any unfavorites at the moment because I didn't take a lot of time to find products that I don't like. I just focused on the ones that I really liked, and I have a policy. If I don't like it, I take it back. So I don't normally sit around with things that I do not like for very long, and that is the reason why I don't have those products right here to show you. So in the future, I might have products that are flops for me, but right now these are all the ones that I give the thumbs up and the go ahead to go ahead and test and try. If you are liking this type of video and you would like to see more favorites of mine, go ahead and click that like button. Leave me a comment. If there's something that you feel that I should be trying, go ahead and let me know about those in the comments. And as always, subscribe, and join my family. And as always, from my house to yours. Love ya.